Hello, stamping friends. It's Terry Hartley from Rustic Barn Cards, and I'm here for my weekly Tuesday video. And today I'm thinking about Valentine's Day, so we're going to use the new stamp set called Country Bouquet in our mini catalog. We're going to make a quick and easy Easel card. I hope you'll like this card. Valentine's Day is 2 weeks away, so you still have time to make some Valentine cards. And as I mentioned today, I want to show you a quick and easy Easel card. Hopefully that will inspire you. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are returning, I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe by clicking that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps. Let's start stamping. We're using the Country Bouquet from the Spring Mini Catalog. This can be used for Valentine's Day, but also other occasions. I love that we are friends. For you, I love you. With love. Happy Valentine's Day. Just wanted to say. And it has several images. This is a two-step image where you have one of leaves and one of hearts and flowers. We have some leaves, hearts, and some more flowers and leaves, and then two hearts and a smaller heart. So a great stamp set. Today I'm going to be using the Country Gingham, and this is in the mini catalog. I love gingham, so this is one of the first things that I placed in my order. So if you like gingham, you're going to love the Gingham Designer Series paper. The colors are Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet. We're using 3 ink colors today: Sweet Sorbet, Mint Macaron, and Crumb Cake. Let me show you our card that we're going to make today. So here is our card. Just wanted to say, open it up, it says Happy Valentine's Day. But as I mentioned, it's an Easel card. So you can, this turns and then it stands. So you can display this card. So just wanted to say Happy Valentine's Day. This is an easy Easel card. So let me show you how to make it. I'm starting with a card base of Sweet Sorbet, and this is cut at, it's 11 by 4 1/4. And then I already scored it in the middle at 5 1/2. All the dimensions will be in the description below. So I have my card base, and I'm going to place it in. So I'm going to score from this corner to this score line. So I'm going to place my cardstock in my trimmer, and I'm going to line up this corner in my trimmer, and then the score line here. So the 5 1/2 score line is going to, let me see if I can get that a little closer for you. So this tip is going to be right here, and then my score line is right here, so it's going to be right here in the trimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up. And then let me go back out so you can see. Then I'm going to close this, and I'm going to use my trimmer blade. And then we have a score line from the tip to here. And then I'm going to fold this up like this and use my bone folder. So it's going to look like this. And then we're going to fold our card in half on that 5.5 score line. So it's going to look like this. Okay, let's hit this aside and let's do some stamping. So you just did the hardest part, making the card base with that score line. Everything else is easy. I have two basic white, and they're both cut at 5 1/4 by 4. One is for the inside of the card, and one we're going to use as a layer. So I am going to go ahead and stamp inside of the card. Just wanted to say, and I am, no, that's not correct. This is going to be in the outside of the card. I am going to use Happy Valentine's Day for the inside of the card. I am going to use crumb cake, so I'm going to go ahead and ink this up in crumb cake. So we're going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day for inside of our card. And then I'm going to lay this aside, and we will put that inside our card in just a little bit. And this piece of cardstock, we're going to go ahead and add our Designer Series paper to that. And I'm bringing in a gingham Designer Series paper cut at 2 5 1/4. And then I'm just going to adhere that right here to the bottom of our basic white. I've added my adhesive, and then we'll just place that right here at the bottom. Lay this aside, and we might as well bring in our card base and go ahead and add our inside layer to the inside of our card base, since I have the adhesive out. And we'll get that lined up. I want it to be straight. Okay. I brought in my silicone, not my silicones, I brought in my piercing mat and a piece of basic white, and this is cut at 3 1/2 by 3. And then I have Sweet Sorbet ink and mint macaron. And I'm going to start with the leaves. And we're going to ink this up in the mint macaron. I've heard mint macaron pronounced different ways, but anyway. All right, and then we're going to stamp this just a little bit higher than, we're not going to try to go for the middle, just a little bit higher, because we want to add sentiment down below. Okay, and the reason I brought in my piercing mat is that this is the photopolymer stamps, and it gives you a better image. So these are just the leaves, and then we're going to come back in with the flowers to finish this image. So I'm going to ink up our flowers, and then we will see how well I can get my head over with the camera, and we can line this up. So what I'm looking for is this flower right here. It's going to go in this spot here. And then there's a little space here where the little flower down here. So let me get that lined up. We made a commitment. We will see. If we don't have a good image, we'll just do it again. It's not too bad. We will keep it. I would practice a couple times on maybe some just plain copy paper. And then once you do it a couple times, you can kind of get those hearts lined up. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment with crumb cake. And we're going to use just wanted to say. So ink that up. And just wanted to say Happy Valentine's Day. And now we're going to bring in some Sweet Sorbet, and we're going to layer these two together. So the Sweet Sorbet is 3 5/8 by 3 1/8. So I'm just going to layer these right on top of each other. And I've added adhesive, and so we'll just line that right up. Okay, I'll lay this aside. Then I'm going to bring our layer, our basic white, and our gingham. And I'm going to bring in some ribbon. This comes, I'm going to use the crumb cake, but this is a real red, and actually I guess it's burlap ribbon, but it looks like it, to me, it looks like it's crumb cake, so it's called burlap ribbon. So real red and burlap ribbon, and it comes in a combo pack. And I am going to take about 6 inches, and we are going to place this on our basic white, and then we're just going to wrap that around. I think both sides are the same. You know, sometimes your ribbon is, one side is the right side and one side's the wrong side, but I think it doesn't matter here. You can use glue dots, adhesive. I just used a regular tape. And then I'm going to make sure that I have it lined up like I want on this side. Fold the ribbon down. And then just put a piece of tape right there. Okay, I'm going to lay that aside. And I'm going to bring in a couple of punches. And then as soon as we use the punches, we will put our card together. So I'm bringing in, this is the heart punch that comes with, as a bundle with the Country Bouquet stamp set. Of course, you can buy the stamp set by itself, you can buy the punch by itself, or you can buy the bundle with the stamp set and punch and receive a discount. Okay, so I'm going to use the smaller heart. So I'm going to put this in here. And I just need one red heart. Then I'm going to bring in a scrap of the basic white. And then using this scrap, I'm going to place it. This is the double oval punch, which I love and use quite a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and place the basic white. We want the small oval with the basic white. Then I'm going to bring in that scrap of Sweet Sorbet. And I am going to use the larger oval for that. And we are ready to put our card together. You need one more piece. You need a Sweet Sorbet layer of cardstock, and this is going to be cut at 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And our basic white layer that we have the gingham and our ribbon on, we are going to go ahead and adhere these two together. So I'm adding some adhesive. And then we'll layer this right like here. I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet, and I'm going to bring in our card base. So happy Valentine's Day. And remember, we have this crease right here, and we are going to add adhesive just to the bottom half. So we're going to add adhesive to the bottom half, to this triangle right down here. You can use, I guess you could use tear and tape, you could use Stampin' Seal. I'm going to go ahead and use my green glue that I call it. So again, just add glue to the, or adhesive to that bottom part of the front of your card. Then we're going to grab, this is the Sweet Sorbet that we layered, and it's the same size as the front of our card base, and then we are just going to go ahead and add that. Just like this. And then we want to flip it over, open it up, and I want to apply some pressure, so make sure that I get a good seal. You can even use your bone folder if you want to. And let's go ahead and finish decorating the front of this card. We're going to bring in our heart, just wanted to say, and we're going to pop this up right here in the middle with some dimensionals. I've added 5 dimensionals, and I am going to try to center this in the middle of our card and try to get as straight as I can. All right, and then I'm going to open the card up, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to adhere the basic white to our Sweet Sorbet oval. Just like that. You can decide how you want to place your hearts. You could use a glue dot. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive. Let's try that again. I don't want to put too much. There we go. Spread that around. And I'm just going to place that on our oval. And then, let's see which way I want to do that. Oh, that'll work. And you just need a little bit of glue. So again, you might want to use a glue dot. And then we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. And our Easel card will need some embellishments, and then we're going to be finished. Now I am going to put 3 dimensionals because I want to make sure that, because this is going to hold our Easel card. So I'm just going to lay this right here. And so here's our Easel card. It looks like a regular card, but it comes up. And so we can kind of just decide where we want to place our double oval. That will close it right there. And that looks good. Take off the backings. So once you get that card base scored, everything else is just fairly easy. So isn't that awesome? I think it's I just love this Easel card. I'm going to bring in some embellishments. So let's bring in those red, I think they're called red rhinestone. They're in the annual catalog. So we are going to put a couple up here. And let's put one down here. Oh, let's go ahead and grab another one and put it inside right there. And then I have another card to show you. So again, this is our quick and easy Easel card. And then it just opens up like this. And it sits right like this on your table or your desk. Just wanted to say Happy Valentine's Day. So let me show you this second card. So this is the card that we made today. This was our sample card. And then as I said, I want to show you the third card, or the second card, because these both are alike. So here I used Petal Pink card base, and I used Balmy Blue gingham, and then I stamped in the mint macaron and Balmy Blue. I used, for the embellishments, I used the pastel pearls. I was debating whether to use the blue or the pink. The blue was a little bit lighter, so I decided, well, Valentine's Day should be a little more colorful, so I went ahead and used the pink pastel pearls. And again, when you open it up, Happy Valentine's Day. And then the easy Easel card just stands upright like that. So I would love for you to leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to try this Easel card, or maybe you've already tried this design. Let me know which card do you like, the Sweet Sorbet or the Petal Pink card the best. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. I'm Terry Hartley from Rustic Barn Cards. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.